Alright, can you hear me too? Can you hear me in game? Alright, so it plays a lot more like World of Warcraft. The cool part about it is all your zones, so this is like a province. And you have all your provinces, much like World of Warcraft. You can travel to any of the provinces, and they all scale to your level. So it doesn't even matter whether you play with us or not, or play with me or not. As long as we're playing the same characters, we can play in any zone we want, and be the same level. Now for leveling, which is really neat, your skills. So you'll have your class abilities. So this one here is a Nightblade. So I have assassination skills, shadow skills, and siphoning skills. Now, if I was a mage, for example, I could cast these items. Now, they would be casted from your hands, not from your weapon. So then you could effectively use another weapon, because every single weapon class has its own abilities. So, for example, I have these guys here. If you look at my ability bar, right here, this one here is a dual wield ability, and then the rest of them are assassin abilities. I use this specifically because it deals 300% damage, and it heals me for 62% when people are, if it's the final hit. So it's kind of like a execute. You got your, stealth. You can ambush. Just like World of Warcraft, it's got your collections. So I mean, you can change your appearance on your character, all sorts of robes, body markings. There's a house system in the game where you can have a house download. I don't really use that, to be honest, but crafting in the game. So when you're in your skills, depending which armor set you decide to go with. So this character, you can see I've never equipped a heavy armor in him yet. But since I have this light and medium armor, I can actually gain bonuses from armor upgrades as well. My gear, same thing. There's set pieces in gear. So this one here, 3 of 5, adds me stamina. So it's very, very like World of Warcraft. Oh, there's even activity finders. There's dungeon queue guides, just like World of Warcraft. So you can queue. You pick your role, whether you want to be a healer, a damage, or a tank. And like I said too, if I'm pulling this character, and right now in my inventory, if I have an offhand, so I'm using a bow as my offhand, as my backup. But if I wanted to, I could put in a healing staff. That would give me healing abilities. Instead of being destruction staff, there'd be a restoration staff underneath that, and I could start leveling that. You can basically choose exactly what you want to do throughout the game, and then respec at any point in the game. Everything is voice acted, so no matter who you talk to. So let me see if I can find one here. I gotta find the harborage. This one. Obviously there's fast travel, there's mounts, no flying mounts I don't think. I haven't gotten that far yet. I think we'd have a good time though. It has in-game raids. The level cap is only 60, and then after that you get champion levels, which just give you more skill. This just allows you to keep building and skilling up your character. I don't know. It's up to you, man. I think it's a good game. Let me show you some combat. It's not going to be the best combat in the world, but collectibles and craftables are pretty visual. Like, I think I have that. Oh, I came back to town. I meant to run up there. I'm part of the Thieves Guild. This is the back entrance. So that's another thing too. So let's say you want to be like just a character that doesn't follow the rules. You don't want to do the typical thing. You could be a guard killer, an NPC killer, and all of that. And this entire refuge here, the Outlaws Refuge, is designed to facilitate that, so that you don't end up with high bounties. Your bounties are cheaper. If you level those skill trees, you get less bounties for things that you do, and you get more money for things that you steal.
You again. Either tell me you have located my assistant, or leave me to my work. Then this one has nothing to say to you right now. Find my assistant, or I'll never tell you what I know about Margaritas.
I like it because the whole thing is voice acted, which is kind of nice.
Hey, honey.
Yep.
The other person, the character in The Witcher, is it Triss or Trish?
Trish. Trish?
Because I was like, I'm pretty sure you used to call her Triss. I'm like, is it Triss or is it Trish? I'm pretty sure it's Triss.
Triss. Triss.